Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins game review. Honestly, that's a tough loss. You're usually not going to win a lot of games when you have as many hits as they do runs, especially when that number is 3. So a tough loss tonight for the Twins, 3-1. I had to pull it out, ladies and gentlemen. I had to pull out the shirt at least one time this year, especially since they beat us. But I got this shirt in Chicago last year when they played the Twins when I was down there. But that's the point. I had to rep it. I mean, if you're a White Sox fan, congratulations. You still lost the season series. So that's basically it. But yeah, this is just a bad game for the Twins. I mean, remember yesterday? Remember yesterday when like everybody had like 6 hits? Today, we had 3 hits and Rosario had 2 of them. Are you kidding me? What is going on? But I mean, we were getting no hit through, what, 5 or 6 innings in this game? The first inning, we were really good. And then all of a sudden, we fell apart. I don't know what really happened. We just could not get anything going. Literally every single time we hit the ball, it was off the end of the bat, in the air, weak contact, or weak contact on the ground. The only hard hit ball that I can think of was Caves. And I guess Rosario's triple, double, and then he got thrown out. That was about it, honestly. Because the one hit that he had was a squibber back up the middle that just got by the second baseman, and Polanco's just kind of blooped into center field. That's about it. I mean, think about it. Is that all the hard hit balls we had tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Caves and Rosario's double? I don't know. I mean, we did have a couple of, harder hit balls, I guess, with, I think Osadillo had one, Wade had one at the end there, but that's just very unfortunate. I mean, it really wasn't a good game for us. We lost 3-1. They had 10 hits. We had 3. No errors. But it was really a bullpen game for them. I mean, they used... How many guys did they use? Goodness sakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They used 8 guys to get through 9 innings. Ladies and gentlemen, that, my friends, is a bullpen game. And, I mean, I'm not going to make excuses about why the Twins suck tonight. They just had a lot of weak contact, which happens, especially when you have to face 8 different pitchers. Like, that's a lot of different guys, lots of different arm angles, lots of different speeds and variations that you have to adjust for, and the Twins just didn't do that tonight. I mean, they got beat in a pretty good pitching matchup. I mean, Odorizzi really didn't do that bad. Gratterall gave up a home run. Stashek did fine. Romero did fine. It was just a game where we let it get away from us. And it stinks that Cleveland walked off, who was it? Detroit in 10 innings. I mean, what can you do? The other thing is, so the magic number is still 7. It's a 4-game lead in the division. Still not too worried about it. But the good news is the Yankees lost tonight to the Angels, and the Astros won. So we are for sure, at least right now, playing the Yankees in the first round. It's not a toss-up anymore. I don't even know how they determined that, but we're playing the Yankees right now. And then the last thing I want to say, yes, we did take the series. That's most important, right? We took the series against the White Sox. 2 games of 3. We are still easily on pace to win 100 games this season. I don't know if we'll quite break that record now because I think, can we only lose 1 more game? 2 more games? And then not hit that 102 mark as a franchise record. I'm not exactly 100% sure. There's 10 games left, and we can lose 1 of them. If we lose 2, we are done. For the best record in Twins history, I mean. So I think we can still get to 100 games. Like I said, we won the series tonight, 2-1. And if we take 3 of 4 versus the Royals, then we only have to win the next 2 series 2-1 again. But if we sweep at any time, that could change it all. So let's go into the game action tonight, though. We'll start with the pitching because I kind of already touched on batting. We'll go through it again. But Odorizzi, he really didn't do that bad. Like I said, 5 2/3 innings. Probably would have liked to get through 6. The pitch count was it was up there. It was 94, but he had threw 61 strikes. So really, it's not terrible. Gave up 2 runs. 9 strikeouts, though. There you go. 9 strikeouts. That's fantastic. I mean, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, 2 runs. He kept us in this game. And literally, we just didn't get any run support. I mean, this game literally looked like a Barrios game. Like, it looked like Barrios was pitching. Because we get no run support when he pitches. And again, that's just because of how good they utilize their bullpen. Nova is just good against us for some reason. One of the worst pitchers in the entire league is just great against us. Then Fry comes in. He's a good lefty, I guess. Fulmer is okay. Ostich is not good, but he did good against us in one out that he got tonight, because he gave up the one run. He gave up the only run of the game. He's not very good. But then, who is it? Bummer, that's pretty good. Colomé really good. Marshall's all right. They got some decent players. They got some decent pitching, and it worked tonight. I mean, that's all you can say against Odorizzi. So it just happened. Stashek came in through 1 1/3 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 3. And if you can do math, 1 1/3 innings is 4 outs. Struck out 3 of his 4 batters that he played or faced. Did really well through 13 of 17 strikes. That's pretty good. Romero even did well. He got 2 outs, struck out 1 of them. Again, 50% there. And he gave up a hit. So what? Still threw 6 of 10 strikes. Gratterall literally gave up 1 home run. So what? I mean, it's going to happen, and it wasn't the game ender or anything. I mean, we had already lost the game at this point, 2-1, because we only scored 1 run. But went through 4 batters. Threw a lot of good pitches, threw 100 miles an hour a couple of times in there as well, gave up 1 hit. It was the home run. What can you do? I mean, still threw 13 of 16 strikes. I mean, that's really good from the relievers, though. They are around the plate. They threw a total of 11 balls tonight out of a lot. I can't do that kind of math. 33, 43, 11. That's pretty good. That is 11 out of 43. Is that 75% basically? I'm not good at math, so that's really good as a bullpen. But let's talk about the hitting for the rest of the video. I mean, like I said, we just got beat tonight. It wasn't good. We had a chance in the first inning. Basically our best chance. The only time we really got runners on. Luis Rice flies out to start the game off. That's fine, whatever. Polanco walks. Cruz walks on 4 pitches. Things are looking great because we have really struggled against Nova this year. And then all of a sudden, Eddie Rosario pops out. A wild pitch actually gets him to 2nd and 3rd, and Miguel Sano strikes out. He did not look good tonight. Let's just put it that way. So, I mean, that was really our chance that we had for this game. We had 2 guys in scoring position on 2nd and 3rd. If you go through the 2nd inning, we did take a walk, but that was it. 3rd inning, 1, 2, 3. 4th inning, 1, 2, 3. 5th inning, 1, 2, 3. 6th inning, we actually got a hit in this inning. Our first hit of the game, Polanco. Then a walk to Nelson Cruz because he walked twice tonight. 1st and 2nd, Rosario, a squibber, right back up the middle, like I said. Polanco first pitch swinging, a little looper into center. Cruz walks, and Rosario a ground ball that gets past the second baseman for our first run of the game. Technically 3 consecutive hits, though. Like I'm saying, 3 consecutive players moving, getting on base, getting a hit. That helps you win. It helps you get some hits, get some runs. We did have a run there. A pass ball moved Nelson Cruz to 3rd, Rosario to 2nd. Cave walk, the bases are loaded. And we sucked again. I mean, like I said, the 1st inning and the 6th inning, that was it. I mean, that was it. That was it. For the rest of the night, we did not have anything because, was it in the 7th inning when Rosario tripled? Nope, we went 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. In the 8th inning, Rosario tripled, or doubled, I guess I should say, with 2 outs. He tried to get to 3rd base. I really liked his aggressiveness here. I didn't mind it at all. It just took a perfect throw from the center fielder who went into right field to make the throw. And it was just a fantastic throw that got Rosario out at 3rd base. I didn't mind it, especially since it was an 0-2 pitch. Just, I mean, it's got to eat his Wheaties a little bit. Maybe the wind's blowing out. That thing goes out, and it's a tie game at that point, right? Yeah, it's a tie game at that point. But just didn't. It wasn't in the marbles tonight. It wasn't in the cards. So we also went 1, 2, 3 in the 9th. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, so let's finish things off here. Like I said, there's a lot of zeros up on the board tonight. Arise 0 for 4. Polanco 1 for 3. Did take the walk in the 1st inning as well. Scored the only run. Cruz 0 for 2, but had 2 walks. That's pretty good. The OPS has dropped just a little bit. Same with the average now, 297, 996. Rosario 2 for 4 tonight. Okay, just he didn't get the hit when we needed him to in the 1st, but he did get it a little bit later. And like I said, I don't mind the aggressiveness. Had the RBI as well. Not a bad night for him. Sano 0 for 4, had 2 strikeouts. We only struck out 5 times tonight, in fact. But, yeah, that was Miguel Sano had 2 of them. Just didn't look very good at the plate tonight, in my opinion. Neither did anybody else. But Cave, he looked bad. Did take 2 walks, though. Good for him. Scope is just not... he's iffy all the time. He went 0 for 2. Wade, he looked good. I think he got a solid hit in there as well. Just was caught. 0 for 2. Castro, he never looks good. 0 for 3. And then Astudillo, again, not really a great player. 0 for 3. Yeah, this lineup is just... you can definitely see when we have a good lineup and a not great lineup. As you know, Scope, I mean, he might be playing in the playoffs, but Wade's not going to be playing in the playoffs. Cave might. Castro, I don't think will be starting. It'll be Garver, unless there's a real good matchup for some reason. Astudillo won't be playing, so... and neither will any of the bullpen guys. I mean, Stashek, Romero, probably not. Stashek might, Gratterall might, but Romero's not. It's just, whatever. But that's the game tonight. We lost 3-1. That's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching, though. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. We'll be back tomorrow. And I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.